I'd like to show you how to properly plant an azalea. This is a gumbo azalea, a dwarf azalea. We've already dug our hole roughly twice the width of the planting container and roughly 3 to 4 inches shallower than the depth of the root ball in this planting container. In order to properly remove this azalea from the container, I would recommend to tap the container several times around the perimeter. Balance the top of the root ball with one of your hands. I use my left hand, and then pull the pot off with your other hand. This root ball is not extremely pot bound, but I'm going to break up the roots around the perimeter a little bit. The bottom is not root bound at all, so I'll set it down into the hole and break up the roots with my fingers. Azalea roots are very fine. It's very easy to break them up with your fingers. So now that the sides of the root ball are broken slightly, I'm going to take some soil conditioner here. This is actually a pine bark product. It's shredded pine bark. And I'm going to mix this approximately 50% with the backfill. It's very important to use with a clay soil in a 50% ratio. This soil has compost in it, and you could use a little less than 50%, but I'm going to put some of the existing soil back in, and then I'm going to dump this around, and I will mix this with my shovel. Kind of get a good mixture. You don't want to put pure pine bark in there, but it's good to have a good percentage in the backfill when you're planting azaleas. You also want to make sure that the top of the root ball is, when you're finished, is roughly 3 inches higher than the surrounding soil. Now that it's mixed together, I'm going to tamp this down, compact the soil around the root ball, and I like to mound the soil up slightly around to the top of the root ball, and just level off the surrounding ground, and it's ready to water in properly.